Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Embracing Average. For the past week I've really been thinking a lot about gratitude, both in relation to decluttering and minimizing my life, but also in relation to just life in general. As I've been preparing to declutter my apartment using the KonMari method, I have been slowly making a list in my mind of the things that I want to discard. So just naturally, as I've been walking around my apartment, I've been noticing things that I don't really use anymore, I don't really appreciate anymore, or I don't really need anymore. And I have been making a discard list in my head. So even though this list isn't physical, I noticed that I really was starting to focus a lot on the things that I no longer want, need, or appreciate anymore in my life. For some reason, I was only making a list of the things that I wanted to discard, and I wasn't really focusing on any of the things that I really truly love and cherish in my life that I knew for sure that I wanted to keep. So I found this really interesting, and in The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, Marie Kondo mentions that this is actually the wrong way of discarding things. This is the wrong way of decluttering. And that a much better way of decluttering, a much better mindset to have while doing that, is to focus on the things that you want to keep and focus on the things that really bring you joy, that really make you happy, and focus on wanting to keep those things and then discard the rest of the things that don't necessarily bring you joy. I really find this concept powerful and also just moving. And I think the reason why this concept really hit me hard this past week is because this is a concept that doesn't just apply itself to decluttering and minimizing, but this is a concept that really, in my opinion, reaches out into life. How often are we distracted by all of the small things that go wrong in our daily life, all of the negative things surrounding us, instead of really taking the time to focus on all the good things and the wonderful things happening around us and in our lives? Now, if you're anything like me, the answer to that question is probably too often. I know that I, in my own life, allow myself to focus too much on the small negative things that happen in my life sometimes, instead of really focusing on the positives and letting the light of that positive and the love and the joy that I feel from those things overshadow any negative things that's happening. So I really love this concept of taking everything that you own and just holding it and feeling whether or not it sparks joy, and focusing on the things that do spark joy, wanting to keep those things, and then discarding the rest that do not spark joy. Connected to this idea then of finding the things that spark joy and make us happy in life is the idea of also letting the things go that no longer give you joy, that no longer give you happiness, letting those things go with gratitude and feeling grateful to those things for having fulfilled their purpose in your life. Marie Kondo in her book explains that not everything comes into your life to be a part of your life forever. Not every piece of clothing comes into your life to be worn threadbare, and not every person comes into your life to become a best friend or lover of yours. Because I've moved around as much as I have, I've seen a lot of people come into my life and exit my life at different times, and it's really only a handful of people that have stayed with me throughout the years and that have really become best friends and close friends. And I've gone through meeting a lot of people and saying bye to a lot of people. And so this concept of people coming into your life or things coming into your life to fulfill a certain purpose at that time and then leaving and feeling grateful for that time is really beautiful and powerful to me. I really believe that in life we are blessed with opportunities, we're blessed with meeting people, and we're blessed with things coming into our life at the times that we need it. And not all of those people, not all of those things are going to be eternally part of your life or part of who you are, but the impact that they leave or the role that they fulfill in your life will be an eternal part of you. I hope that makes sense, but for me this was really a powerful concept. Really, this week has been a week for me to focus on gratitude, One, for the things that I own right now that I really appreciate and that I love, for the people that are part of my life right now that I really appreciate and love, and two, for the people and the things that have been part of my life at one point or another that have fulfilled their purpose and that may not be a part of my life anymore, but that I can still feel gratitude and happiness for that they were part of my life, or that these items were a part of my life at one point or another. I feel like in this video I've rambled quite a lot, but I hope that some of the thoughts that I shared made sense, and I hope that this video was inspiring in some way or another to some of you. And if you did enjoy this video in any way, then please give me a thumbs up on this video. Also, I would love to hear your thoughts, so if anything I said sparked an idea, then please go ahead and share it down below in the comments. I love reading all of your comments and learning from all of you as well. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!